Environmental policy is under fire. From the beginning of his administration, President Trump has rolled back environmental protections and even erased many climate change references from the White House website itself. But how does his environmental track record stack up at this point?
Here are 5 places environmental policy faces its biggest challenges.
The Trump administration is trying to repeal the Obama-era Clean Power Plan to curb emissions. The EPA has offered a substitute plan which would actually raise carbon emissions based on its own data. And on transportation, the Trump administration is moving to weaken fuel economy standards. That would allow automakers to manufacture less fuel-efficient vehicles. Elsewhere, the administration has proposed rules making it easier for industries to actually release more emissions, including mercury, methane, and coal ash.
Obama wanted to protect federal waters from pollution with a rule called the Waters of the United States. But the Trump administration is removing some water sources from government protection, even though environmentalists warn scaling back protections allows industries to pollute water that millions of people need.
On the matter of public lands, Trump frequently ties himself close to the oil industry. The administration has reversed course on an Arctic and Atlantic offshore drilling ban and is working to open even more coastal waters to drilling and seismic testing. Plus, Trump supports drilling in the ecologically sensitive Arctic National Wildlife Refuge in Alaska.
Critics say that White House policies risk the lives and habitats of wildlife, especially those near extinction. For example, the Trump administration has altered a 2015 plan to manage an at-risk western bird called the sage grouse. The new plan would lift protections on millions of acres of its habitat, which could invite industry to operate on those lands.
Overseas, perhaps the biggest and highest profile environmental statement Trump has made is his attempted withdrawal from the Paris Climate Accord. That deal would require the U.S. to cut about 1/4 of its emissions by 2025. But despite his rhetoric, Trump can't actually pull the U.S. from the agreement until November 2020. Scientists warn that time is running out to stave off the very worst impacts of climate change.
And many Democrats hoping to challenge Trump in 2020 have made climate change a priority, ensuring that this conversation isn't going away anytime soon.